Those are
Talk
all,
about not learning the lessons of 2008. Yeah.
it's so frustrating, Adam, but we didn't. And in fact, the banks have started to go all in. We're in the last part where they're getting everybody in they possibly can before they know it's going to fall apart. And I think this everybody knows that you have to do some of this risky lending, but because of all of that investment, because of all those long-term rentals that the boomers owned, we are going to see continual increases in inventory. And I found it very interesting, Adam, to see some of the folks that called the crash last time. And it's not just Ivy, it's other folks out there, but I don't, there seems to be some kind of blindness that I don't really understand, but also I think what I see them all missing is the mortgage market and not understanding exactly how the government has come in here and held up prices. But it can't last forever because these FHA borrowers are just collapsing.
Right.
So
Well, it sounds like the FHA borrowers are collapsing, meaning, they weren't as credit worthy. They were given loans they shouldn't have gotten. They're now getting to the point where they can't service them. But at the same time, that government distortion is getting diminished, right? The new administration is coming in and saying, hey, you know what? This was too generous. We're going to start restricting. So it's kind of coming from both ends, correct?
that's right. That's
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
And I just saw something
Um,
recently that FHA just came out and said the other thing is all of that American Rescue Act money that went out to the states and cities that went into down payment assistance programs. And FHA just announced that they're upping the credit score of people who are receiving down payment assistance because of they're seeing such crushing delinquency. So again, it honestly, because the government back so much of our mortgage market, it's more important what they do versus what like the non-banks do, for
Sure.
instance.
It's
Yeah.
just like we see in education and any other
Right.
system where the government comes in and becomes the primary lender, right? Where they just distort prices far beyond what the true price discovery would have them be. And, that's great if you're a beneficiary of that right up until it doesn't work anymore. And then
That's
it
exactly right.
hurts all of us. Okay. So a couple other things I want to bang through here.